We literally have time for just one more question. Someone at the back, please. I can't identify any one person, so whoever grabs the mic.
Hello.
Machan.
Congratulations, sir. You
Thank you.
did all of us proud. I think 1.3 billion Indians. We are really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know what compelled you to wear ethnic Indian clothes at the ceremony. And second,
Finally, a serious question.
It's actually, I guess I felt like, you had no choice. Basically, they said you have to wear white tie. White tie means you have to buy like all kinds of fancy stuff. There is a kamarband, all this thing. You
Right.
look like a penguin. I saw no reason to give in to that. And there was one loophole, which is you could wear your native clothes. Now, in fact, we were discussing what native codes to adopt, since India is kind of a diverse set of choices, and eventually we converged to one. But it was not. It's obvious to me that there was absolutely no reason, and to my wife, in fact, both of us wore Indian clothes because the alternative was to wear something extremely stuffy, and there was no particular reason to do that.
I was actually a bit worried when I saw you in that Bengali dhoti because it looked like you were in sub-zero temperatures in Sweden, and so like walking around in the snow with a dhoti. I'm not sure how that.
But they were very solicitous of that. They drove me to exactly for that reason. They realized that I was poorly defended, so they.
That's a good way of putting it. I just want to end by asking you the question that he asked you, that you make all of us in India proud, which of course you do, and it's wonderful that you and so many others before you have won it. But I also like the way that India claims these Nobels as their own, and I kind of want to ask you. I'll just ask you in very simple terms that do you think that you could have won this Nobel if you were based here in India and doing work out of India?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I benefited enormously from being, I would say, being in a place where I had some of the world's, I would say, best potential PhD students and collaborators, and I think that's so important. I mean, I think
at MIT, where JPAL is based,
historically had the best PhD program in economics in the world, and it's a most coveted PhD program. So I have so many students. So all this work that I'm taking credit for, most of it was done by others and by other my students, my collaborators, my friends, and that I think is just it's the confluence of those things which makes it so valuable. And in a sense, that's what I think makes it hard for. It's not that there's no talent here, but it's just it's the bringing together of people at a very large scale that actually changes the nature of the enterprise. There are lots of talented people, but it's very hard to do it alone.
That's both wonderful. It speaks so much to the quality of institutions like MIT, but it's also somewhat sad that we can't have that here, that so many of you, whether it's you, Amartya Sen, Venki Ramakrishnan, it has to really come from those institutions, outside of these borders. But it certainly makes a case for open borders. And that's something which is important to underline at this time.
And for trying to build better institutions.
And for building better institutions. Okay. Abhijit Banerjee, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful conversation. You've been a great audience. A round of applause for Abhijit Banerjee. Thank you.